Oh, that was stupid. My mic wasn't plugged in. Crazy. Who let me stream, man? I'm just like constantly fucking it up. We're listening to creature music. So if you're on the VOD, go to Freshman Biology's YouTube page and listen to creature music on shuffle. And you'll get the vibe. Alright. So, wow, my tablet's not even plugged in. Welcome to Monday. Why do I like this? Okay. Music really matches my brain vibe today. Alright. Tablet set up. What are we doing? We're gonna adjust my freaking camera. What a mess. Alright. Is anyone surprised, though? Is anyone surprised? No. No. Alright, what are we doing? We're homogenizing the chat. Because having you all be different animals... No, no, no. Can't do that anymore. How are you supposed to represent the entire chat if... You know, if you're not all the same little guy. So, we're gonna homogenize the chat. I had an idea for this. Let me see if I can find it. Creature music. Hehe. By the way, chat, if this becomes really annoying, creature music, like if for whatever reason creature music does not click with you, let me know. Because it clicks with me, but it might be annoying. Okay. I had this idea. Right. I had two ideas. I had little gobbo. You guys can like hold stuff. And then I had creature. And you could have like different tail shapes. Like big tail, little tail. But they're like, it's all the, you know, the heart shape. We got big tail, little tail. But I think I like the goblins better. Especially for you guys. But I don't know. What do you get? What do you think? Any ideas? We're gonna do some more sketches too. Before we do stream avatars stuff. Let me look up. I need to look up the stream avatars. Sprite size. Isn't really a sprite size. Oh, the Orc Rager might be a little much for me. There we go. Oh, some ominous boss music. It was an Orc Rager. Not necessarily my vibe. This one is Goblin Time. Much more my vibe. I woke up and thought I was gonna have to fight you. No, not today. Frame sizes under 100 by 100 pixels are more efficient and higher quality. So we want it to be... We need our canvas to be... 6 by 600. (600 by 600). And then we will... Where's the grid button? Grid. Grid setting. We want it to be right on that edge there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's not hitting me. Oh, where's the browser source? Okay, it's not connecting to VTube Studio. Why? Ah, I see. I had to mess with VTube Studio. That's why. Ah. Okay. Why are we? You were on calls for the last 3.5 hours? Oh my gosh. Oops. Why is K-Bonk not doing the thing? Let me try reopening it. Custom VTube Studio IP. No. Why is this not working? Alright, hang on. Why is it not connecting? Now my face is broken. Okay, face is back. K-Bonk should be ready. Okay, thank God. Hi, Moxie. Okay, and then, yeah. Okay, great. Everything is set up. Is that a feature in VTube Studio? I didn't realize it was through there. It's a separate thing. K-Bonk is a separate thing that needs to connect to VTube Studio. So yeah, it needs to be able to connect to it. Okay, I'm gonna make a new canvas that's 100 by 100. And then we're gonna grid. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, this is where, when we get to it, that'll be where it lives. Okay, so, we have more people here. So, you guys can help me. Do you want to be, I'm leaning towards this one, but we also have this one. But I think you guys are more goblins than you are, like, little fluffy little guys. Here there be gerblins. I also think it would be fun to give you guys, like, different things that you could hold. Goboblins. We're more gutter-based creatures. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Alright. So we're gonna go with goblins. Let's do some sketching to sort of determine the parameters of the goblin. Have you guys ever scrolled through DeviantArt? And you scroll through DeviantArt and you please give me small trash for hold. You scroll through DeviantArt and you find those like species things like here's how this species works kind of things. That's what I want to do for the goblins. Let me see. Species sheet. Oh god, it's DeviantArt. Can we have a hot dog with mustard and there's mustard on the face? I don't know what we're doing, by the way. We're homogenizing chat. I said it very clearly. All VTubers have chat mascots. They have the thing that represents chat. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're making a mascot. We're making a mascot and then we're gonna replace these stream avatars with the mascot. So you guys are gonna have like, it's gonna be like a goblin dress-up game. Oh, my little piggy, you will be able to keep, if I've given you a custom stream avatar, you'll be able to keep it. Obviously, but the ones that I've already made, yeah, it is custom. Yours is custom. I made it for you. It's basically custom. So if I made you specifically a stream avatar, you'll be able to keep that. But you may also want to play dress up with a goblin on some days. So that's what we're doing. We're making goblin dress up. So we're gonna have our little guy as a base here. If I can have a mustard stain, I will probably convert. I can do that. And I'm probably gonna change the custom stream avatar thing to a custom accessory thing instead. So it'll be, I'll make it cheaper, but on Ko-fi. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys little accessories. So, and clothes and stuff. I thought I heard there was an AI bullshit takeover. What? Just a little box that says crimes as an accessory would be good. Yeah, I will take accessory requests later. What? For what? Oh, DeviantArt? Yeah, there was definitely an AI thing on DeviantArt that basically killed it. But I'm talking about the good old days, you know? When you would go on DeviantArt and it was just 13-year-olds yelling at each other. I want something simple that I can, like, animate pretty quickly. Where do the 13-year-olds yell at each other now? TikTok. YouTube comments. Anywhere they can get. Alright. So we get little... This is good. Very Newgrounds. Which I feel like is chat's energy. You guys have Newgrounds energy. What, because we're old? No. Not just because you're old. It's the energy, not the age. We have old energy. It's not what I said. That's worse. I have old energy. And I'm only like 20-some. Alright, here's our... I want to have them... I want it to look like they're holding something. Let me look at, Let me see if I can find some inspiration here. Old energy equals ancient power. I remember posting urban architecture, photography, and emo stuff on there in my late teens and early 20s. I think I had a pic up there that would make me call the police if I saw it on a dating site. I just found out how old Acacia is, and I'm shocked because she has young energy. Yeah, that's true. You know, you never know on the internet how old someone is. I like this little crochet pattern. That's a good inspiration. We need different ear shapes, so I'm actually gonna erase these ears. Because different ear shapes would be good. I drank from the fountain of youth as a child. It's stick. Alright. Do like little arms. I like that it's becoming just a blob to allow for more accessorizing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need this to be pretty much like those money dolls that they had in the early 2000s. I was being dark and edgy and brooding, and I recently came across the photo again, and I was immediately like, I look like an actual serial killer. What the fuck was I thinking? And what the fuck were all the people who actually met me thinking? It was a different time. It was absolutely a different time. I think I'm gonna give everyone the same horns maybe? But then, like, you can choose the color. I'm trying to decide, because I feel like if I give chat the ability to choose their own colors, it's gonna be ugly. Someone's gonna figure out how to make their goblin super ugly. So I wonder if I should just make like color palettes. See what we would never. Homogenizing chat, you're gonna cook the germs out of us? Gonna emulsify us with a stick blender? Yeah, exactly. Turn you guys into soup. What's up, Play Possum? What's up, Kenj? Gonna have the dumbassest pics of myself as an emo youth. Okay, I actually sleep now. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yum soup. Alright. So, like, we have the like, typical triangular ears, right? And then Penny draws goblins with, like, the cutest little, like, lop ears. And oh my goodness, you guys need that we need this in our lives. Like an Eeyore. So we're definitely gonna have the lop ears as an option. And I have to remember that we're gonna be drawing these really small. That's okay. And then I feel like I miss Hot Topic, they're rare here. Hot Topic? Okay, Hot Topic is better for me than the emos now. I love Hot Topic. I go there and I get like cute cardigans and accessories. Hey, Luke! I'm glad you could join. Luke probably couldn't get onto the site for a while. They got that UK protect the children shit. I think some little like hair things, like, just that'd be cute. A little like tuft of hair. But I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I think first, Hot Topic makes me sad now because of what it once was and what it is now. If I had never known what it once was, I probably wouldn't feel like anything was lost. Well, here's the thing that I see people argue online and I think is correct. Hot Topic was never supposed to stay the way it was. It's supposed to be, you know, the hot topic of alt fashion. So currently the hot topic of alt fashion would be pastel stuff and kawaii stuff. It's not emo stuff anymore, I'm sorry. I know people... let us be curmudgeons. Well, I know people miss it a lot, and it's okay to miss it. What's not okay is not what you guys are doing. You guys are... I think the same weird kids are shopping there, but what the weird kids like is different. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not what you guys are doing. You guys are... You know, you guys are just saying that you miss it. It's so the current lines. We have Spencer's here, and you can get a lot of Invader Zim and emo stuff. Well, you can still get that stuff at Hot Topic. That's definitely not what the founders had in mind, but that's clearly what the corporate owners believe, so it is what it is. Really? Oh, that's not what I heard. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. That's possible. Very possible. Likely, even. I mean, you have to stay relevant, right? Like, if the stuff that sells is the stuff that keeps your business open. They still have, like, band tees and stuff. I just want to sit on my porch in my rocking chair with my dyed black hair and studded leather bracelet. You can do that. The founders are very much goth and just goth. There's still, like, goth stuff in there. It's just less. As a weird kid myself, I would like to tell you that I prefer crippling expensive Victorian-style men's clothes. Ooh, that's incredible. Good taste. Good taste. You would get along well with my mom. My mom loves Victorian fashion. And she probably wouldn't claim to be, but I think she's a little bit of a fashion historian. I wish we could wear Ren Fair outfits daily. You can. There's nothing stopping you. I'm just glad I can find things I like in so many different places these days. Yeah. I mean, my mom sews her own costumes and stuff for various events. I like this song. Wait, which song is this? Ah, Fairy Tea Party. That's why I like it. And now it's Food Fight. Fairy Tea Party, Food Fight. I like it. Good vibes. But yeah. Speaking of sewing your own clothes, I'm so excited, you guys. I remember doing historically accurate Ren Fair attire. You never stop sweating in that no matter the weather. What fabric are you using? Because if you're using polyester, then yes. But if you're using actual natural fibers, you should not be sweating that much. Is a food fight the logical counter to Faye? This just happens to be a fairy. Wool is hot. Well, yeah, wool is warm. But you shouldn't, if you're making summer clothes, you shouldn't be using wool. Lots of leather and wool. That sounds more like... That sounds more like adventurer gear than historically accurate, but maybe I'm wrong. Lots of leather seems... I don't know. I don't know enough about Renaissance gear, I think. I need to work on my jingling fool outfit. I would love to see that when you're done. You should stream in that. That'd be hilarious. Alright, let's go in here. We have a Ren Fair here now, very excited. Ooh. Oh, there's a person you should look at. On YouTube. I gotta pause the bug rave for a second. I have to show you guys this. Okay. This person. What's messed up?
It's actually been kind of cold lately, and it's been.
First of all, watch this video in its entirely. Jester Rat. Making a Jester Rat for my very first Ren Fair. Emmy Eclat, I think is her thing. But I'm just gonna go to where she like shows him off.
Looking for some food to
Yeah, she like wrote an entire song.
I'm a mousey on the street, looking for some food to eat, threading through the thundering feet, faces pallid as a sheet. There is something in the air.
Isn't he wonderful? Oh no!
As you may have seen, unfortunately, Perry's loot chain did fall off when he ejected from the tree.
But absolutely go watch this video. Is so wonderful. I love it so much. Her content in general is really good. Wonderful little plague monger rat friend. Yeah. I love him a lot. This is the music we're listening to, by the way. No, not that. There we go. But yeah, absolutely go watch that video. I love him. Yeah, good inspo. Alright, we're gonna use this one. And we're gonna have to... yeah, we're gonna do it this way. I wanna trinket trade bells and jingle miserably. Wool and leather were what most people wore unless they were rich / nobility. Is that true? That's crazy. Cool wool / tropical weight wool and linen suiting are good for hot climates. You can get thinner wool. What about linen? Yeah, I feel like linen would be common. Yeah, silk is expensive still. Wool, linen. Wool was pretty accessible. Yeah, but like linen is not hot. And if you use a thinner wool, it's not as hot. I don't know. I feel like you can... I guess what I'm saying is I feel like you can do it in a way that is not as hot. Do what have backsides? Stream avatars? No. Can't have a little bum. No, can't have a little bum. You can't, yeah, we kind of want them to... They won't. They're not allowed. No. just spent several very confusing text messages to someone trying to respond to this chat for the past few minutes. Excellent. Good. Confuse your friends. I need one of the accessories on these guys to be a vapid little ditto smile like this. I feel like a ditto face would it be better if I did like I want to adopt that thing. I'm shocked by that. Because remember, this thing is gonna be... I need to make sure it's, like, legible, right? Because it's gonna be, like, that big. I think that's pretty legible. I think that's okay. That's starting it? Okay, wait, how does this work? Creating gear. Check the index. Okay, so I need to make the base goblin and then add things like ears and accessories. Robert was sending us food that he was genuinely excited that he was about to consume, but every time it looked wrong. I mean, super fucking wrong. Like, somebody did something they should not have done to that levels of wrong. And as far as I know, nobody has done any such thing. It just looked really disgusting like that. Oh no! Is it like his camera? we're gonna start with the blue goblin because that's the color I want to start with. There we go. I'll make that an accessory later. I may have to pull out the... Where is it? I had at one point. Oh wow, yeah, that isn't Dan. Man, I don't know. There's always new people popping up in chat who aren't real. And I'm drawing. I read the first word of that. And I was like, okay, that's Dan. Yeah, I have like pixeled stuff in here. But I guess... Oh, I do have this. Okay. There we go. It's like being back in Florida. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. These folks is weird, that is all. Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair. Freaking pencil. There it is. This is Orc Rager again. I was like, why do I have such a bad headache? And then I realized, oh, it's this music. Which is just not my thing. Sorry, Orc Rager. Little body. I can't wait for there to be a rainbow of little goblins crawling across my screen. It's gonna be incredible. I don't know what you just said, but I probably don't want to know. I did a clip. Oh, okay. Do I want to know what you just clipped? Oh dear. You know, considering the implications of a red cap where I am from, probably not. Probably not. A French fur wrapper? Oh, yeah, no. Cap is like a baseball cap. I could make you a little red mushroom hat. That would be cute. Like a mushroom cap. That's what you meant, right? Right? I think we're already that. Like a Scrooge cap. Oh, yeah, that would be fine. I could probably do that. I do want to make a little mushroom cap, though. That'd be cute. I wonder if I can do... we can't do... I'll just keep the ears in the foreground, and then I think maybe that'll be fine. Anyways, I need to find what Ham clipped. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I'll post that on YouTube later. Yeah, you might see your clip. If you clip something on my channel, you might see it on YouTube at some point, because I'm gonna take all your clips and make it into content. Because I'm too lazy to do it myself. I want to edit down my Earthbound playthrough, but it's so long. Yeah, I got into when I first started streaming again, last year I think it was. I was like, I'm gonna edit down all my streams and post them on YouTube. No, I'm not. Video editing scares me. I can't find a video editing software that does not have like a million components to it. What happened to freaking like easy tools? Like I used to use I don't know, something on my phone, and it was easy. I just did it. Okay. So here's our little blob man. I might do a little bit of shading, maybe? If I take this and then that, and then multiply. There we go. Medicham? Medicham is a Pokemon. Are you talking about Clipchamp? Because that also sucks. I moved to Resolve. I've been trying to figure out DaVinci Resolve because it's free and it's supposed to be professional and it just overwhelms me. I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I don't remember what I used when I made videos. Because I used to make videos. And I don't remember what I used. But, like, DaVinci Resolve, I don't know, it just has so much stuff. They need to make editing software for dum-dums. It's free and professional the same way Blender is. I miss iMovie. Yes! iMovie! I used to make... at one point, made little, like, stop motion animations in iMovie, I think. I don't have any of them, but I remember doing it. I haven't used the MS program in a hot minute. Yeah. I think that's what I used to use, was the Microsoft program. But, it changed, it got complicated. Windows Movie Maker? Yeah, that's what I used. But it's, like, gone now. Oh no, it's still... You can still download it. Oh, it looks like it's, like, way complicated now. Maybe not, I don't know. But I think this is what I used to use. Wow. Why does it say AI Photo Editor Lab? That's not what I want. Oh boy. Alright, anyways. It got a little too subscription-y for my liking. Yeah, I don't like subscriptions. Alright, anyways, here's our little base goblin guy. And now... What? Okay. Now I need to do the animation thing. I just need a .dll file. It's pretty easy to get working. You just need to download one file and save it to your folder and you're done. Windows Movie Maker never had a subscription to... connected to it. Really? I don't know why I don't have it on my computer, because I swear this was the same computer that I use. No, it's not. No, I had an old laptop. That's what I used. That's why I can't find it anymore, because it was on the laptop. This computer is only like 5 years old. Not ever. Oh, well, that's good. Okay, frame rate, what am I I doing for frame rate? Frame rate, I guess, is 6. Okay. So I need to make an animation folder, put Gobbo in it. Call that 1. Call this 2. Okay. Take this. And we go... Wait, what? Oh. 2. There we go, okay. Oh, whoops, I'm leaving the eyes behind. I need to... Where's the thing? The thing with the stuff. Is... here? Window... Subtool detail? No. Window... You can make a wish list and share that wish list with people without sharing your address, I'm pretty sure. Or you can make a Throne account. Where's the thing that I'm looking for? Object. Am I looking at the wrong thing? Backline. No. There we go. Okay. Stop trying to mail me hair! I only wanted to go up a little bit. And then I'll adjust the I'll clean this up. You can get wigs on Amazon. And probably human hair ones. There we go. You little idol. Yeah. There's a human hair wig shop in driving distance. That doesn't help, I don't think. The Bay Area folks, so specific. Good, yeah. Idle Cycle is adorable, thank you. It'll be better once we get like ears and stuff, but for now we just have little blue gingerbread man. I'm so excited to do like accessories and stuff. Empty goblin? Yeah. This one needs a little bit of... still like a little bit of a shave here. There we go. That will be less distracting. Cool. Alright, let's do... walk. What are the things again? Idle, run, or walk, sit, stand, jump, sleep. That's right. But sit, stand, and jump are all override avatar animations. Okay, give them a hug animation, that'd be cute. I don't know what sit loop is. Oh, maybe like a sit idle. Okay, maybe we'll do the idle again, but like a sitting idle. I don't know. For now, we will do the walk. Okay. Their walk has 4 frames. A Wonder Woman spin? I think you overestimate my animation abilities, but... Yeah. You're definitely, It's really simple. I did one for animation last year. Yeah, but you're, like, actually an animator. I'm just cheating. I also don't know what situation that would be used for in stream avatars. Anyways, I'm gonna do... It's fun to spin. I know, but like I have to have a situation that I can use that for. There we go. People get bored and want to spin isn't a situation. Not within stream avatars. It's not a command. Like, I don't know if I can add commands or whatever. Okay, I can. I think. Add. But then I have to do it for all the accessories. I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. Because the more animations I have to do, the less accessories I get to add. Basically. Can you make it a command? Just be like, stream avatars I want to spin, make it so? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. You can't be a mongoose. Everyone is a goblin now. Can I have a big brain goblin? I could... Maybe. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. I'll write all the ideas down. Hang on. How do I want to write this? You can't have psychic powers. I'm not giving you psychic powers. All right. All right. We want hot dog with mustard stain. That is a trap. And that is also a trap, so no. You just ruined that for yourself. What did I ruin? I am not going to be making a chicken goblin or a big brain goblin anymore because you guys ruined it. So I got hot dog and spin. And then pointy ears. And lop ears. Okay. Yeah. Ham got it. Ham figured it out. Yeah. I'm gonna do yours, Ham. I'm gonna do yours. I'm gonna make you your hot dog with the little mustard stain. That's fine. And then I might do a spin if you guys behave yourself. Pointy ears, lop ears. Spin sounds hard. Yeah, Ham just wants a Costco hot dog. Ooh, mushroom hat. We said mushroom hat. If there's a spin, can we see the bump? Yeah, there will be a frame. I'll make the butt extra prominent on the frame. I will name my goblin $1.50 Costco hot dog. I know you will. Letters to Arala? No. Yeah, that's good enough. Wait, is the idols? That's gonna be a weird transition. Okay. Wait, if I just... No. Okay. Oh, I got a message from Nomi. She sent me a meme. Okay, look at this. Earl Grey. Anyways. Candy bagels. They're very cute, but I don't want cotton candy taste. My first D&D game, I played a goblin named Earl Grey. That's an excellent goblin name. Okay, this one. It needs to be like an in-between. His name was Earl. He was not an Earl. Alright. Time to grab coffee and meds. Yeah, has everyone taken their meds? The DM was a tool. Oh no! Your douchebag DM took your signet ring. Oh. No! That sucks so bad. I'm so sorry. I would never do that to someone. Just for reference. As a DM, I would never take away an important item without later giving it back. And talking to the player about it is the important part. That was like 15 years ago. That still sucks though. Used to know more shitheads. That's fair. Look at he walk. When a DM has an NPC take your stuff, make that NPC regret it. Yeah, exactly. I would offer it as character development, but I don't see why you would take it unilaterally. Yeah. I forgot to rant about the con I went to on stream yesterday. Oh no! You'll have to stream again. Haha. Current group is awesome. Yay! I'm not playing any D&D right now. It's really sad. Well, technically we have a game on Thursdays, but we haven't played it in a while because of random stuff that keeps happening. Is the baby in your game yet? Has she multi-classed? No. The grub is not old enough to play D&D yet. Level 1 grub. Not even level 1 yet. She's level 0. Level 0 grub. Is that good? I think it's fine just like this. Because once you have clothes... I remember setting up a Star Wars D20 game years ago as the DM. The only big condition I had was no Force users, meaning no Jedi or Sith. One player decided he was gonna... I don't know what that word is. Trapsy? Trapezy? Traps? Anyways, he was gonna get as close to the line on that one as he could, and crossed it by making a lightsaber one of his starting items. So I looked closely at his inventory, noticed that he forgot the lower source for his saber, which is not included with one, and denied him a battery for said saber for the rest of the relatively short campaign. Trapes? I have no idea what that word is, by the way. I've never read that word. But I knew what you meant. Like a like jaunty walking around. Trapesy. Anyways. That's really funny. Just deny him a power source. Yeah, if you're gonna be an asshole. Alright, I think that fits with the idol better. Because the idol's kind of smooth. Yeah. Okay. Then we... take... this... As a DM, I think it's good to know how to troll players back in-game if they decide they're going to try and pull one over like that. Yeah. Hey, Animort! What's up, bud? If we're trolling each other, we've got a bad energy to start the game and need a little chat. Yeah, I agree. DMs should not have antagonistic relationships with their players. Yeah, one of the greatest things of all time. Well, I'm turning you guys into little goblins. This is you. So, we're starting with a little, like, gingerbread guy. And he's gonna be in all sorts of different colors. I love the DM response of "you can try." Yeah, but you also have to know when to not let your players try. You know? You have to know when you're just not gonna let them. Because if you let them try and then it was never possible to begin with, and you do that too many times, hi Penny, they're just gonna stop trying. And that's no fun. One day I ought to run a game for folks online. Yeah. They can try, but they have to accept consequences. See, the key is not letting your players try is to make it abundantly clear that the thing they're doing is stupid and not gonna work. Usually the phrase is, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Yeah. I gotta go let life beat me up some more. Aw. Sorry, Animort. I'll see ya. I also think it's important as a DM to ask, is this thing actually stupid and dangerous or just not what I expected? Yeah, that's true. You're making a little guy? Yeah, I'm turning chat into goblins. We're homogenizing chat. Sometimes it amazes me how often a player will hear that phrase and do the thing anyway, but at least that way they know that what they're getting into, and it's not frustrating disappointment if they decide to do it anyways. Sometimes for comedy or RP, which can be fun too. Yeah. Chat goblin. An adorable little homunculus. Exactly. Alright, I think that's all I want to do for now. Can I just... No, not really. So I'm gonna have to color these guys individually. So we got our little pointy ears. Okay. Wait, how do I line these up properly? Okay. Yeah. That works. Cool. I also need to take these and... yeah. No. Why is it doing that? Hang on. What? Had a couple... I usually prefix with I'm worried this is a terrible idea and I accept that there may be consequences for it before doing dumb stuff. Cooperative storytelling. Who knows? Maybe they roll well and succeed their crazy plan, but being able to show how and why with stats and numbers is important. Okay, I disagree with that for one reason. Just a little bit. Like, yes, that is important. However, I believe that if they're doing something stupid, they need to describe to me exactly how they're doing that. They need roleplay and description skills off the chart to convince me that like it's not gonna completely derail everything and kill them, basically. Because there have been a few times where a player in my game has gone, I want to do this thing, and I go, how are you gonna do that? And they go, oh, I don't know. Like, come on, bro. If you want to do a thing, you have to tell me how you're gonna do that. Had a couple occasions where players completely altered a planned scenario with something like that, but if you're prepared and know your world well, you can keep things going for them even when they do that, without them ever knowing how unexpected that thing really was. Those are fun moments. Yeah, I'm all for players changing the plan, subverting expectations, all that good stuff, but like, you have to tell me how you're gonna do that. Why can't I copy this? What is happening? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. That would explain. That explains everything, actually. I thought I was going insane. They have to play the game? Rigged. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've had some players that are pretty bad at like the roleplay part. Yeah. An important DM skill. That's not possible, but here's another thing you could do that would accomplish your goal / be cool. Yeah. Had a bard that wound up with a spider waifu! Little did he anticipate that I brought that spider back as something of a reoccurring character because of it. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm all for D&D being silly. That's the point. There was definitely two types of players, those who enjoyed crunchy combat and those who love RP. I forced my players to adopt a child because one player hates him so much. Yeah, Penny is a unicorn. Penny loves all aspects of the game. I enjoy both, I just like roleplay more than I like combat. It's good to balance both, yeah. They just played off each other too well to leave him there. Just, nah, too funny. I swear I just heard the, like, Metopia voice thing in that song. They're like, beep, 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 beep. I wrote a research paper on this once. I won't get into it, but basically my finding was people want to be good at games, so they'll lean into what they're good at. That's fair. I fully admit that I was going for a lowest common denominator. People who enjoy all of it are out there. Yeah. Of course. There's all kinds of people in the world. The mushroom hat's gonna be a little tricky, I think. Because I'm gonna have to make it and then adjust where it sits, I think. Because I think he's too tall. Alright. If I'm gonna do this spin. How would I do that? Let's look at this. I want to do this. And I want it to be like... that. And then for this one, I want it to be... I'm good at coming up with remarkably consistent bullshit, aka world building, so I gravitate toward the DM role usually. So I've definitely enjoyed being a player with more experienced DMs. Yeah, I am not an experienced DM. I've got so many silly ideas for games I want to run as I'm trying to build my own game. That's great. That's good. We love that. This should be 3. Wait, hang on. I want to do this first. There you guys go. Do most people have CD players these days? I don't know. I don't think so. probably right. I don't know. I don't usually draw butts, okay? They aren't teaching how to draw butts at art school? I'm not going to art school. Yeah, I have to... Can he be a Cyclops Gerblin? What? I don't know. Alright, there's a spin. I feel like... Does it look like the head is spinning, or does it look like... Does it? Okay. It looks like the head is spinning appropriately. Okay. The ears will help, I think. The ears... The ears will help. Podcast? What podcast? Did I miss something while I was trying to make the goblin spin? TTRPG podcast. Wow. Okay. So the first five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Got it. There's no Cyclops Gerblin. I don't know what you're talking about. I also didn't know what you meant by saying Cyclops Gerblin, but with an eye patch, so... Cool. Them's just the spinny frames. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Export PNG. Goblin base. Wait. I want it to be goblin base teal. And then pointed ears teal. Okay. Now I'm gonna disconnect stream avatars for a second so that I think I can do this. Avatars and gears. Need to open the folder. Avatars. Then I need this. Where's the save and reload? So I don't quite know how to I don't quite know how to make categories just yet. Let me look at that actually, because there actually might be an easier way for me to do this. Gosh, if I can find the right thing. There we go. Avatar folder. Avatars in here. Avatar, stream avatar color options. Okay, that's not helpful. What commands? Creating content, creating avatars, creating colors, maybe? It's a YouTube tutorial. Okay, avatar palette swaps. Okay. Yep. Reset, put it into gear. Hang on. Data, gear. I'm gonna make a new folder and I'm gonna call it ears. And then if I go into stream avatars now, allowed gear, ears. Wow. Oh. Yeah, animated. Why? Oh, with 100 FPS is 6. Wait. Did I do it? Hey, there it is. Okay. The ears are now bopping with... bopping and spinning. Okay, great. Perfect. Uses palette swap. Yes? So if I make a folder here in avatars and I say this folder is goblin, and then I no. Okay. How do I do this? Okay. Reach frame. Lastly, you can create different color palettes to add more variety. Okay. Palette editor. Palette editor. You guys enjoying watching me fumble this? Nope. Oh no. Please be entertained. Okay. Palette selection, palette options. We enjoy hanging out. It's kind of jamming to Goblin tunes and doing work. Okay, good. Good. Penny just nope. Wow. I'd be fumbling it worse, so this is fascinating. Penny doesn't speak for all of us. Okay. Copy all. Copies all the palettes. Copies the current selected palette. After creating a color palette, you can select it. The selected color palette will be shown below the main palette. You can alter individual colors by selecting them, then editing the colors. Oh! Their sister, I'm allowed to be a sassy bitch. There's no hate like sibling love. Okay, I think I understand how this works, maybe. Wait, let me look at this. So I think... Do I? Do I know that? Okay, wait. If I want a green gerblin here. Turn down the tolerance a little bit. How do I want to do this? I should have kept the heads separate and the head shade separate. It's fine. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't be such a hater. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Why is this green? This green is usually so cute, but like, okay, wait, let me just... Okay, wait, let me... There's gotta be a better way! Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna... And then I'm gonna filter... I'm gonna... I'm going to select, refer to all layers. Wait, I'm gonna merge, nope, merge selected layers. And then I'm going to... Okay. No, wait, I can just do it this way. Wait. Just add, this is multiply. And then... There we go. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Oops. Alright. Now everyone's eyes, all of the sprites' eyes are correct. This feels like a little goblin chessboard. That's really cute. Alright. Now, if I... export... this... And then if I... Just the most unhinged chess game that doesn't resemble chess at all. Goblin chess is gonna be the new indie game to pop off. Yeah, maybe. Create new. Green. Wait, what? Why did they make that? This feels like it's more complicated than it needs to be. Okay. Rather than making multiple avatars and coloring them differently, the preferred way is to use the palette editor. This can save you upload space and system resources, and is also way easier for creating new content. Palette selection, palette options. Copy all copies all the palettes that the current avatar has. Copy selected, copies the current selected, paste selected. Auto add colors, try to automatically find and add the base colors for your avatar. Oh! Okay, wait, I didn't have to do any of that. I see. Okay. Okay. Auto add colors. No. Okay. Hang on. That didn't work. There are 3 colors here. The skin tone, the shade color, and the eye color. Okay. Oh, wait, you guys can't see that at all. Okay. I just change it here. So we can have as many colors as we really want. It just takes a second to, like, figure out. Now it looks like sprite work for Peglin. I don't think I know that game. Yeah, I think it is. I think it... Oh, because... Yeah, I'm gonna get copyright struck for that one. It was supposed to stay in this album. Okay, let's make a pink one. Peglin is like somebody crossed Peggle with a super cute 8-bit RPG starring a cute little goblin. Oh, that's cute. This isn't very good. Do you guys see the blue outline on this? I think if you're using a pixel art... I was using a... Okay, if I go to green and I say selected PNG import. PNG import? Wait. If I look close, yeah. Yeah, but if I know stream avatars upload new sprite form palette editor. They want to make it easier, but it's not easier if you don't have a harsh pixel art style. If you have any anti-aliasing on there at all, it doesn't work. So... I think this can save you upload space and system resources. It's also easier for creating new content, but it's not easier. I had a feeling it was some raster AA nonsense giving you that blue. No, it's literally because it's using a blue. I have a blue guy. Also, I noticed... Why is that doing that? Yeah, the color shift wasn't hitting the edge. Yeah. Aha! I found it. I found the guy. This one. Where's my freaking pen? Okay. And then... raster fuckery. Yeah. I need to resave these as... That's wrong. Oh. That's what I have to say about that. I'm just being a little stupid. It's okay. Okay. Export. How do I want to do this? I need that in there. And then if I go to gear... Okay, I think I'll do it this way. I will save, I will save each of the ears into a separate color folder. That will hopefully work. Loud gear. None equals random. Can I make this so that it doesn't have... Can I make this so it doesn't have item none equals random, forces the gear set to always have an item equipped. Okay, that's, yeah, that's how I do it. Item flips. Okay. So they have to have ears. And then I need to go to shop editing. And then I think if I connect, you guys should still have what? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So. Avatar Bear is now free. No! Okay. Okay. Everyone should now, once again, have an avatar. And if you had one before, it should be the same. Yeah, you can still be a Cappy. Oh no, what is that? What happened? That's so funny. Wait, let me fix it. I think I know what happened. Okay. Why is it backwards? Why is it walking backwards? Why is it walking backwards? Oh, I made the sprite sheet face the wrong direction. That's why. Oh, but I can't just flip it, because... Wait. Okay. Okay, if I do this... Yeah, I just have to go through and do it manually. The menu for accessories is called Ears Teal. Yeah, I know. I think I might be able to fix that in the app. So it could just be labeled as ears for everybody, but because I have to make... I think I have to make each goblin its own avatar rather than being able to pick, like, a color. Which is really annoying because then I think I have to make all of the goblins free. And I was kind of hoping that you guys would have to, like, buy different colors if you wanted a different color than whatever randomly assigned you. Because otherwise, what is the currency for? You know? I would like the currency to have a use, basically. You could set the different colors with prices. Yeah, but then I guess everyone can default to teal. Oh no. Yeah, alright, I gotta be really careful with this because obviously it's in a particular spot for the sprite sheet. I can't just flip them, I have to be careful about it. Okay, here we go. I guess as long as the... Wait, can I actually do this better? Because they just have to be... like, horizontally the same, right? Yeah! Okay, wait, this is... It's fair, we need ways to flex our wealth. Yeah. Well, because, like, if there is currency, then you should be able to use it. Okay. There we go. Export PNG. Export PNG. Okay. Goblins should no longer be moonwalking. I guess I should change my avatar. to Goblin. You try telling the goblins that. Okay. Let's do... Let's do the lop ears. Really quick. Which are actually gonna show up underneath here. That's fine. And then I want the inner part of the ear as well. There we go. For the sake of... Yeah, that's fine. Set this to multiply, just so I can get this in the right position. I want to... Yeah, just so I know it's in the right spot. And then that. And if I take these and move them down. I can get these into the right position. Yeah. This is the hard part, is down here. Doing the spin. If we change this to normal. That's fine, because then we're going to say export single layer. Avatars. No, under gear. Okay. Doesn't work, does it? Okay, that's fine. It doesn't have to work that way. Just have to erase the parts that need to be erased. Okay. Alright, this is the last thing I'm doing before end of stream. Okay, I think everything is working now. If I go down here and I change to the bunny ears. Does this work? No. I think I need to set that up. Wait, okay, we'll do one more thing. Wait, okay, now does it work? If I just set the action like that. Yay, it works! Okay. We now have goblins. They can spin. They can have pointy ears or lop ears. You do have to become a goblin if you wish to spin. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep working on these little guys. And hopefully by next stream I will have more accessories. I'll have little clothes that you can dress them up in. I'll probably give myself my outfit just because I think that's funny. But yeah, I need to update that bomb image too so it matches the aesthetic. But for now, that is all, I think. I gotta go get lunch, I guess. They're cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like them, because this is who you are now. You are all goblins. I'm letting you keep your old avatars, but in reality, let's be real, you're all goblins. Alright. Cool. I'm tired. I gotta go get lunch. And other things. Would it be okay with you if I did another version based on yours with the Cyclops eye patch I mentioned? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I mean, I'm not gonna copyright such a simple design, you know? I wouldn't want to do that without your permission. That's fair. Yeah, I don't mind. You can do that. Have fun. And oh, that was weird. All right. Anyways, I gotta go. Bye.